Hello, Zeteskians. Today I'd like to talk more about libraries. I have touched on this in a previous video, but today I'm connecting the here and now to the future. My local library offers many non book things for borrowing: DVDs, snowshoes, reading pens, cognitive wellness kits, board games, dartboards, puzzles, math kits, pasta machines, children's learning tablets, yard games, sun lamps, science kits, fishing rods, tackle boxes, Wi Fi hotspot devices, and walking poles. They also have free passes to parks and conservation areas, computers for free internet and Microsoft Office, free document scanning, cheap printing, faxing, and laminating. They also have free online resources like streaming, legal and finance education, digital maps, and ebooks, not to mention physical books and newspapers. They also host activities and events, and offer delivery for people with mobility challenges. Depending on your area, your library may offer similar things that you never knew about. I encourage you to go look, either online or in person. Okay, enough humble bragging. Why am I telling you about this? I'm looking towards the future. Many of the things available now were not available 20 years ago. What might be available 20 years in the future? Would you borrow things like toolboxes, paintbrushes, roller handles, step ladders, or full ladders, wheelbarrows, shovels, other yard tools? Before you ask, yes, I'm aware Home Depot offers rentals. Projectors, stand mixers, blenders, juicers, kettles, kayaks, canoes, paddles, life jackets, skates, rollerblades, sports equipment, bicycles, scooters, tents, sleeping bags, air mattresses. Obviously, not things like bowling shoes, which should be available at anywhere you need them, or pool toys, which would be at public pools. Maybe skates aren't necessarily either. It has been a while since I went to a public skate. Party hats, hot cold compress bags, folding chairs, folding tables, sewing machines, clothing. Does anyone remember Rent a Swag from Parks and Recreation? Video games. I remember when video game rentals at Rogers Video Store used to be a thing. Musical instruments, megaphones, microphones, things you can imagine being used at a community event like a bingo night or a parking lot concert. I'm on the fence about moving boxes. I think it could really help renters move from one place to another, but depending on distance, returns might be worse for the environment than recycling the boxes. Maybe if all libraries across Canada did moving box rentals, you could return it to any of them, kind of like how U-Haul vans work now. Many libraries already do interlibrary loans to get things people want to borrow in a certain area. Theoretically, people could donate Amazon boxes or appliance boxes to the library to increase the supply. So, those are some ideas for take home library borrowing items. But what about things to use at the library, like the computers and printers they have now? They already host events to teach people about taxes. They have escape rooms for teens, story time for children, gardening and crafts, trivia nights, seminars on all sorts of topics. They have yoga and read to a dog events, coding camps, art and 3D printing learning lessons. They have TVs for watching sports games, movie nights. They probably let people watch things like space shuttle launches or announcements from the government on those TVs. They can act like a free advertising space for local businesses, host job fairs for teens and young adults, let self employed people get their name out there. Science fairs, open mic nights, art walks. Depending on your area, maybe the library has food related events like cooking classes, gingerbread house building, free freezies in the summer, free hot chocolate in the winter, maybe even soup kitchen. But I think that's normally a separate building. They can be a central place for donation drives. They could host exchange days for clothing and household items that people want to swap. Auctions or silent auctions. Theoretically, they could have alcohol-free speed dating nights or Q&A sessions with local politicians or professionals. They usually don't have large open floor space for things like dances or weddings, but small gatherings are pretty normal. Do you have any suggestions for take-home items that a library in 2045 could offer? Or do you have any suggestions for events, services, or items to use in the library? I'm trying to go with things that wouldn't require additional employees or training for current staff. So keep in mind the things I mentioned they already do at libraries.